I don't know what I got. Oh, it is a coin. I hope it's military. Very lightly. Yep, I think it's gonna be. I'm so worried about whether I'm missing targets. Is that it? Oh, heck yeah. Morning, everybody. Got a pretty interesting day ahead of me. That house over there owns quite a little bit of land here, and there's 2 home sites on it. I got one right here on this hill. It's on our first map of 1857. It's on all of our maps, but it's gone by the 1955 aerial, and so that one might be loud, we'll see. But the one that's interesting, way back there was no long gone road. I don't know how these people got back there, possibly from the other side of the property, but on 1857 and 1872, in that corner, there's the wood line, and there's a corner just on the other side of that wood line. There was a house in 1857 and 1872, gone by 1894. These are rehits. These are rehits from like 5 years ago. And so I'm hoping, and that one was awesome. I'm hoping that there's some stuff left behind. And given the way things have been going for me, there will be. Today is going to be the maiden voyage with the new headset of the AT Max put on the small shaft, or the small coil shaft. So this should be interesting. But I'll get my gear, and I'm gonna go hit that one first and start the long walk. All right, guys, later. Well, good news and bad news. Brandon, I'm sure you're dying to know what it's changed into back here. Actually, I'm happy. There's no bad news. I was going to say the bad news was the corn is still standing. This may have been a food plot for hunting, but Brandon, look. This fence row is all gone. Do you remember how thick and heavy it was? They've got it all cleaned up. There's pottery on top of this hill. This was probably 15 foot wide of thick briar fence row from this field, or from that corner, I mean. It probably stopped right around in here. I don't remember it going all the way to the other field. And I remember that year was beans. And we found some coins on the hill there. And Brandon stuck his coil up and was half disappeared into the thick briar patch with the signal and pulled out a shield nickel. I remember that was awesome. Some of this, but look how flat it is. This can all be hit. And these rows are wide enough to swing. We've already got the pottery. We figured the house sat right on this hill, and that fence row went right straight through it. But don't worry, I'll swing out there, and I'll definitely go up there, but we think it was right here. So this is kind of cool. I'll show you a picture of it on the maps. Got my first target. It looks like it's a musket ball. Fired musket ball. It's cool. I am not even in that other field where we did so well. Since this is all open, I am working the new ground, so should be interesting. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. I got it figured out. It's just reading what it's telling me. My ears reading. Everything's tight. Everything's very tight. But I like the fact that I don't have nothing to unplug. I got... And it's... what I'm... that thing. I've got an amazing... The numbers were amazing after I got it out. So... I don't know what I got. Oh, it is a coin, I think. With those higher numbers, guess what it is? A token. Awesome. Dried goods. Gleason, maybe? We are in Hillsdale. Yes! Look at that. Awesome. Who are you? What mercantile? Maybe that was why it was a little bit harder for me to, because it was a smaller coin. Okay, Wisner's and Sons. Dried goods and groceries. Jonesville, Michigan. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hope I don't get too rained on and sprinkling. Alright guys, later. Well, I had 67, 65, 68. It was all over the place. Pushed it around inside this, and that's what I uncovered. What the heck is that? It looks like it's the size of a... Oh, I bet it's, Saul, is that a Saul medallion? Well, I was able to take a picture, zoom in, read it. It says R. Ibbenson. And I think that says Sheffield. R. And then his last name, Ibbenson. I think it's English. And if I can remember in previous research that a lot of those handheld saws that had saw medallions came from England. Neat. Well, I'm glad this was actually a frickin' target. I'm struggling with it. I'm gonna struggle with it. But, no, it was a nickel tone. Real scratchy nickel tone. I fished it around. I'm just really shying away from doing live digs because I don't know what the heck's going on yet. But I was happy to see that my nickel tone looks like a two-piece button. And I hope it's military. Very lightly. Yep, I think it's gonna be. Awesome. Oh, she is dented. I will clean it up. Come right back. Yeah, she's very brittle. We started to pull it apart a little bit. But yep, that's what she is. Looks like I got another button, and it looks like it's got some details on it. Two-piece. It doesn't. I don't think it's military. No, but look at that. Isn't that cool? Is that a leaf pattern, maybe? Yep. Awesome. Sea green. I'm so happy. I'm so worried about whether I'm missing targets. I think it's an Indian. It is. $64 maybe? 65. Pretty green. Nice coin. Well, look what I just popped out. It was the last scoop out. I think, yes, it's a Conestoga bell. Little one. Well, I'm not going to beat on it too much more. That is cool. All right, a definite signal. And I think I can turn this down a little bit now. Shift. Yeah, okay. Wow, still loud. Upper 50s, lower 60s that way. Upper 50, lower 60s that way. All right. Because it's so clear, that's probably not very deep. And I don't even know what it is. Those numbers could be anything. Anywhere from a bullet, suspender clip, fatty, some sort of fatty. I packed everything but the kitchen sink because I'm so far off the road. Okay. Also could be a shotgun head stamp. I've dug plenty of them. I gotta think it's out by now. Sorry if you weren't. I was just digging. You didn't miss much. Okay, here we go. Okay. That was off. Is that it? Oh, it was! That's a coin! I'll bet you it's a fatty. It gave me the numbers, and so I was all excited. Look! Awesome. Okay. I thought I saw a ear already. What luck. A for sure signal. And I was assuming the numbers could be a fatty. Voila. And my goodness, if it was right in here, what was it? Half inch deep? It's okay. That's how I like them. Looks like 60, 62. Early guess. Fatness. Shield. Awesome. One more try for the date, shall we? I play in heavy iron. All my targets, most of my targets, I think it's 62, are in heavy iron. So those of you that are thinking, my goodness, it wasn't that much of a... Well, it is. When you're in heavy iron and you got to read nails, it sounds different. You're reading nails different. It's just different, but I think I'll get it. And I like the threshold. I love being able to connect and disconnect with any of my headphones. I don't have a transmitter no more. That's amazing. I'm going to play with threshold. I'll like it, and I'm going to force myself to just stay with it. So All right, guys, later. And yes, I am definitely out there as that water source, that pond or whatever. And I have definitely been coming down and hitting in front of this. The Conestoga Bell was close, but I'm trying to find the closest to the water's edge. Maybe that was how the house was up there. So I'm trying to be smart about it. Deep toe tap. Very deep. I think it's a toe tap. Yeah, toe tap. It was just a real tiny tone, soft, amongst not bad iron, but some. And I picked it out. I'm happy. So I'm in, a row detecting. I don't know, for the last week or so, I've kind of had an eye out for snakes. I still think it's a little early, but now I'm not so sure. Been quite a while since I seen one of them. Look at the spots on him. It's a big one. Cool. Now get out of here before a snake finds you. Well, I got a signal here. It's definitely a target. Ooh. Kind of bouncy. Might be a shotgun head stamp, but who knows. I've dug plenty of them. Okay, wherever it is. That's right there. I don't think it's deep. Oh, what is that? I don't know. I don't think it's part of an oil lamp. Cornrow largie. That's what I should. Largies. That's what I should probably call this video. I did not have good numbers. Look how deep. It was very soft, and I just kept digging. And I had it both directions. It wasn't 80s and 90s. I think it started out as 60s. You see it? Oh, heck yeah. I just knew there had to be one here. Me and Brandon dug everything you could imagine. Tokens. Oh, look. In fact, the one I dug on this hunt was the second token. I know I got a 2 center. Brandon got a couple coins. I know a V nickel for sure. Yes, braided hair, and we're gonna get a date, but no largies. And this is on the early map. We always got largies on our early map, and there it is. I got her done. 1853, hold, braided, beautiful. I think there's a good amount of sand in this soil. You could tell by the color. And this isn't too bad. The other coins are alright. That token is amazing. And she was deep. Sharpshooter coil, the max. I think we're going to be just fine. Gorgeous. Yeah, I got something cool right there. I don't know what it is yet, though. I am just going back over where I've already been. I'm going to go play in that grass. There's some opening spots along the hill there. And I'm kind of making my way through where I've already done. Oh, I don't like how deep it is. There we go. But I have that in both directions. Now, I already scooted some of this grass away to see if it was on the surface. It's not. So, yeah, cool. I don't think it's real deep. No, there's nothing. Let's see if it's in there. Oh, I see it! Awesome, you see it? Oh, it might be just a button. It is, it's just a button. But that's okay. Oh, look at the gold gild on the back. Awesome. Maybe I'll finish this long, wide row. Cool beans. All right, we're going to take care of the wrap up out here on location. And you know what? Other than the largie being down a little ways, everything, the Indian, the fatty, the store card token, was all up here, I think, where that brush that they cleared out, that fentrol was. So me and Brandon really couldn't get at it. Other than, you know, there's some stuff, but not like I would think. But me and Brandon, I think we pulled 4 or 5 coins out here, and as far as trash and other relics, I can't remember. It's been so long. But I am very happy with what I found. Okay, we got my garbage, my trash. Not a lot out here in the middle of nowhere. I told Chandler 1.2. Nah, I'm not. I'm probably 3/4 of a mile off of any road. So that helps with the trash. I don't know what this is. I thought it was unique. Obviously a horseshoe, an old bolt, actually, or a nut, I mean. I don't know what that is, just a piece of steel. There's my lead. Looks like a couple pieces were poured from the home site, and those are modern day bullets. 2 pieces of pottery. Hey, it does have my blue on it. That's cool. Now, is this the top of a powder flask? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I would love it to be. It's thin enough to be. But I don't know. That's what I'm going to call it until you guys correct me. Some of you guys are pretty smart and know a lot of the things I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4 shotgun head stamps. Just a couple mid-tone pieces. I don't think that's part... No. I was going to say spoon bowl. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I got a neat little Conestoga bell. Toe tap. I still don't know. Oops, it's falling apart. I still don't know what this is. I don't think it's oil lamp piece, but who knows. And that. What's that? Are those threads that have peeled away? I don't know. Kind of unique. Buttons. I dug right here towards the end, a gold gild flat button that says Scoville on the back. See, Scoville. Maybe it even says Orange Callure or some crap on the bottom. Yep, I bet it does. Callure. And I love that. I've never dug one of them. I call them women's coat buttons. Look at that oak or maple leaf on there. That is so cool. Quality. Superior. Cool. And that is, I was right. And right when I got done talking about what it could be, I Googled it. And I got a neat picture, and I will throw that in the video. It definitely is R.I. or R. Ebston, and then that's a big R and a big I in the middle. The shield has kind of got a hole in it, and that is Sheffield, England. Saw medallion. I don't dig very many of them, so I was happy to see that. I got a 1865 gorgeous greeny Indian. I think I saw when I was first videoing it while it was wet, 1862 fatty Indian. I've got a beautiful Alexander Gleason store card token. Alexander Gleason is out of Hillsdale, but the token was for D.A. Weisner, Mercantile in Jonesville, which is just 5 miles down 99 from Hillsdale. And an awesome 1853 braided hair largie. Me and Brandon missed him. That's cool. It's definitely worth the long hike back here. I don't know if I said earlier, I think I did, that me and Brandon was able to drive back here last time. It was like 5 years ago, maybe 6. And with that fence row missing, I was able to capitalize on it. Alright guys, later. I need to invest in a fines box. Come on, focus. I had that in my vest pocket. And of course I forgot to pull it out. There was a military man here. Got some greenage, do you? A little greenage? Oh, what are you bringing me, mister? Oh, Croto Bell! What do we have here? You might want to come here.